Okay, so as part of, again, the agreement with the school district was to find a qualified interim executive director until we could do the full search. We obviously looked at all the different options that we had. One was a company that would provide services. The other is obviously our current interim, or our current assistant director. And we looked at Lucy's qualifications, and they are the qualifications that we have in the agreement letter with the school district. So all they required is that the person be have an administrative credential and the qualifications to be an executive director. And so, the proposal really is to have our current assistant be the interim executive director to get the school started. And so that's what's on the table. It will be, we'll have to work on obviously her salary and all those things that we need to work on, but for the time being, so that we know that it's somebody who's already qualified, we know somebody who knows the school. I think could be a very wise choice. So, can somebody make a motion? Or, and then we'll discuss it a little bit, and then we'll discuss it.
I move that we discuss approving Lucette Zepeda for the interim director.
Can I get a second?
Second.
Okay. All right, any questions, comments, concerns?
Well, I think that it's, okay, sorry. I think that Lucette is here every single day. So it's not like the Mommy's Cafe, which 10 days out of the month, and most of them not on site. So I think the fact that she's here every single day, and with her credentials and with her experience, she would be a good candidate for the interim.
Anyone else? Comments?
I have no questions.
Questions?
I'm 99.9% in favor. My only concern is that Lucy's relatively young, and she hasn't run the place, but she's been right next to people who have been doing it, and she knows the place inside and out. She's been a parent, she was a student teacher, she was a new teacher, she did all kinds of work here, and I have complete confidence in her ability to do it, but there's that little tiny bit that's like, that. But other than that, I'd vote for her, no problem, without hesitation.
I think, well, the fact that you mentioned that she doesn't have that much experience as a director or interim director, true, but we have a great support group for the interim with our other two advisors, and JP Conner, and the training, and Ed Vanderbilt.
And she's worked with Ed a lot.
And she has.
Good relationship.
Yes, and she also has given support to all the teachers. So she's really familiar with everything we do here, our teachers, and the Oasis way. So we have a good support group for the interim director.
Very true.
Any other comments?
I think she's aware of our current situation. She's been here a while. She knows most of the parents, staff. She's a great addition. I just hope she understands the responsibilities that she's about to resume picking up. So as an interim, do we have a time frame before we look for a permanent person? I just hope she's fully aware of what's coming her way. That's my thing. Time away from her kids, her family. There's a lot of work and dedication involved in this, as we all know. So,
Would you like to hear from her?
actually, if the comment part, yeah, I would like to hear from her.
Okay,
To make
let's bring her in for another extra comment. Pete?
The comments are, do you fully understand the responsibility that's coming your way, managing the school and 1,000 people that are included in this? How do you feel that it's going to affect your personal life at home, with your children, your husband, being gone a lot? Are you fully aware of the responsibility that's coming your way?
I am fully aware of it. It has been a challenge to work it out, but what I can tell you is that I do have a strong support. I mean, my husband's back there, and I mean, my mom, they're all supportive of what I do. They know that it's time consuming. I'm aware that it is, but I have a passion for it, and I believe in it, and I'm willing to put in the work. I mean, even if I work long hours like I did last night, because there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
Well, yeah,
It's not only here, it's also
going to take
at
a lot of
home.
commitment, yeah,
It does take
from
a
your
lot of-
family, and you need to understand that. The other thing is on your education, are you going to continue to grow educationally?
I plan to.
All right.
I do. I don't plan to stop. I've always wanted to continue just because I like learning and developing and growing. I mean, I know one day, not now, but maybe when my little one is older, even pursue a doctorate. So
Okay.
that's one of my, it's on my
It's
bucket
good to have
list.
goals,
Yeah.
right, Mike?
Yes. Something to get you out of bed.
Does anybody else have any questions? Hey.
No, I'm like, what? I think that's not up to me.
It could be
I'm
really
as ready
quick.
as I'm going to be. I definitely have been preparing and doing lots of research, looking at what we've done and, learning from not only last year, but every year from when I was in the classroom to now, and what the needs are of the school and what really needs to happen and what things we can do to improve for safety, curriculum, just all around.
How good are you at conflict resolution and problem solving?
I think, well, I'm gonna say I'm good. You're asking me.
No.
But I feel comfortable. I mean,
Good.
I like to listen to both sides before I come to a consensus. I like to be a team player. I never feel like I have the authority over anyone. I think that everyone's point of view is valid and should be considered. And, then we can come to an agreement, but I haven't, in regards to staff, I mean, I work with adults all the time, and I've had to mediate, I've had to problem solve, I've had to talk to staff members about changes, and so far, they still like me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say that
I'm done.
Question for you, is there anything you think that this board can help you with in that role?
I think just finding support for me. I mean, it's hard right now just being all alone, and I know it's a lot. And like I've said before, I mean, it's probably harder right now as we're starting the year to stop and train someone, because realistically, they need to be trained, not maybe in the areas of expertise, but just in how things are run here. So I think that right now, the main focus is just to start the year and start strong, and then find that support. Like I mentioned to Augustine earlier, Elizabeth is willing to help with data. We do have a consultant who has a lot of expertise. I mean, superintendent, principal of charter school, has led 10 plus charter schools, instructionally has, gotten gains academically, and I think that I need to get more support from him, and whoever else can come on board to support me after the school year starts. I think, now our consultants, I'm just going to maximize as much as I can out of them. But I do need a sidekick.
All
Any other-
superheroes in there.
Any other comments?
Any other comments, questions? Clerk, I'm sorry, second.
No, I'm okay.
Oh, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so can you please step out for a minute?
I'm gonna take my phone, so you
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
can text me.
it keeps raining too, so.
Literally just a minute.
That way, no one has to walk all the way home to everything.
And you have to completely.
It's good for us.
Yes.
Okay, so all those in favor of the motion on the floor, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? The abstentions passed.
You come back now.
We can come back. All right, so we have an interim executive director.